Alright guys, so we're back. It actually was a lot easier than the last time I did it, so maybe I learned something. But anyways, I'm not going to take it apart now, only because it's together. But you will see what I mean about having to roll those top and bottom spider gears in kind of at the same time, because all those holes need to line up in order to get that cross pin through. There's a hole here on the bottom of the carrier. There's a hole in the gear itself here on the blue gear. There's a hole there on that spider, and then at the very top of the carrier it's the same hole that's at the bottom. So you have to turn those side gears and roll those top and bottom spider gears in. Basically, well, obviously, they have to be completely opposing each other while you spin them in, and it's kind of tricky because once the gear gets to the back of the carrier there, they just fall off. So you have to get your hand under the carrier there, back by the pinion gear, to support the one gear as you roll in the other gear, so it's completely in line with the other one. So now that I got these in, the next step is that we have to hammer that S-spring back in, and I'm going to show you a quick tip for that to make it easier, because this spring here has to go back into this housing, and the way it is physically, it will not go in. So I'll show you guys a quick tip to make it a little bit easier. All you really need is some simple tools, and let me show you what we're going to do. Okay guys, this is how we're going to get this S-spring in. As you can see, it is in the shape of an S. I guess that's how it's got its name. It's actually a Z right now, but there's an S for you. Basically, what we're going to be doing is clamping this in this vise till these two parts right here touch. And once they touch, you're going to grab a needle nose pair of vise grips and vise the fuck out of them. Clamp the fuck out of them so they don't come apart. That way the leading edge is already tapered and narrower, so you can get it started and basically just hammer it right into the back of the carrier in between those gears. Now, the thing with this is, I mean, God forbid, wear your protective cup or whatever, but this thing flies off like it just did on me and hit the ceiling, it can cause problems. Lucky enough, it didn't hit either of my motorcycles in here, because I probably would have fucking went ballistic. So, wear safety glasses, do whatever you gotta do, make sure it doesn't take your fucking teeth out. So let me get this thing rigged up, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about.